All right. Thanks, folks. Thanks for joining us tonight as our second session for President-elect training. You folks are going to have a head start on getting ready for excellent, fantastic Rotary year in 23, starting July 1st, 2023. Oh, there she is. Well, Kathleen, thanks for joining us. Glad you could be here.
Yeah, glad you could be here, Kathleen. It's so good to see you.
Aloha. Thank you.
Emily, thank you for being here. I want to introduce a couple special guests. We have our immediate past district governor, Sandy Matsui, here. You want to welcome the group?
Aloha, everyone. It's so nice to see you. Gosh, what day of the week is this? This is Wednesday? Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Yeah, I know, right? Day. It's good to see you here at the training, our future district governors. Yeah. So welcome and aloha and enjoy the session tonight. Get out of this as much as you can to help you prepare for your role as president. Well, did I say district governor earlier?
You did, but that's really great.
But that's okay. I'm just prepping you, right?
That's
one step at a time. Aloha, everyone.
Yeah, we want everybody to have a great year as a club president first, Sandy. And this is part of our Rotary journey as we get ready to be a successful club president. Our district trainer, Benson Medina, you want to say hi?
Hi, how are you guys doing? Good to see you.
Benson's running the controls in the Zoom tonight, so he'll keep letting people in as we go through the meeting, and hopefully he doesn't lose me. Assistant Governor Kathleen Merriam is here from the windward side of Oahu. You want to say hi? You can unmute and say hi.
Just aloha, everybody. Great to see you. Nice to be here with you all.
And will you be willing to help close our meeting with a mental health minute again?
Oh, sure.
Oh, thank you. I forgot to ask earlier. For those of you that don't know, Kathleen and I have been married, and actually we met each other at a Rotary service project. So we're both into this forever now. So good things do happen from Rotary community service projects. She was looking for a husband and she found me at a Rotary project. How's that? And we've been married 16 years now. She married me and 2 teenage kids. All right, since we don't have a huge group, maybe we can go around, just go around my squares. Vern, you want to introduce yourself and what club you're from and maybe one thing about your club?
Evening, everybody. I'm Vern Lowry, the president-elect for the Rotary Club of Kona Sunrise, and joined last July. So I'm a newbie into Rotary. Our club is a small but mighty. We meet at 7 o'clock in the morning on Wednesdays at Papa Kona Restaurant here. Our big events normally are tied to, we have a feeding for the food insecure once a month at our local high school or intermediate school. And we're getting involved with upcoming holiday help. We also had participation in last weekend's Ironman competition, helping the Interact Club along with Parade of Nations came through Kona. So those are just quick highlights of what we've been involved with.
And Nancy's a Rotarian also.
Yes, she is. She's taking on our youth service.
There you go. Mike, you want to say hi? Then Steve.
Aloha, y'all. Mike LeKay, Upcountry, Rotary Club of Upcountry Maui. How y'all doing? Don't have much to say today.
Great, thank you. Glad you're here. Actually got to go to Maui a couple of days ago. Monday, they had an island-wide gathering to talk about Polio Plus and the Rotary Foundation. And every single club on the island was 9 clubs on the island were all represented at a very nice dinner, and it was a very good social evening, and we all learned a little bit more about Rotary. And they even had 2 speakers there that are polio survivors. So it was some chicken skin moments too. Steve?
Hi guys, Steve Dyer, Rotary Club of Pearl Harbor. This is my second time being president. Looking forward to it. We got a great group this year.
Got to keep doing it till you get it right, Steve. How about Brian? Tell us about Kona and then Joy.
Okay, I'm Brian Asbjornsen from the Rotary Club of Kona. We meet literally a stone's throw away from Vern's place at Papa Kona. We're at Island Lava Java. I visited Vern's club last week, and I do have to say they have the most awesome location I've ever seen, but I think ours is a pretty close second. Looking forward to the upcoming year. And a shout out to Benson for the talk last night about a possible island-wide program for water program down south with the Marshallese community. Our club's already talking about that, and we're kind of excited to see where that goes.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are. Thanks for coming, Brian.
Yeah, we are going to put some emphasis next year on working with Micronesian communities across the state and trying to get our clubs involved more. They're marginalized. Their needs are so great: education, health, employment, transitioning from school to work. And we're also working towards having an international service project where we go down to one of the Marshall Islands and do a hands-on project in their community. So we'll be talking about that. And I think Kona's leading the way with their efforts in that Ocean View project. Hi, Joy.
Hi, I'm Joy Brahms from Rotary Club of Honolulu Bay, and I have the opportunity to do a 2-year stint. So I'm the president of the club right now, and so that makes me the president-elect for next year. I'm super stoked to be president again. So I'm having a great year, and things are going great. We just had a huge fundraiser, an Oktoberfest this last weekend, and it was a huge success. So yeah, anyways, aloha, everyone.
Congratulations on that. I'm glad you're saying you're having a good experience. We don't want to scare away these other folks. Kelly Tom, are you there? Can you say hi? Then Mark, good morning.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I'm with the Kahala Sunrise Club. We meet at the Kahala Treehouse, and this is my 4th year as a Rotarian, and we had just had a nice also fundraiser event, Murder Mystery, that we usually do every year except during the pandemic, where we have a nice dinner and have members be actors, and like a little murder happens and we guess who got killed. So it was a nice fun event. Thanks.
Did you raise some money?
Yeah, we did. I forgot. I think gross was 13,000. So maybe after expenses, maybe 9,000 or so.
Fantastic. Congratulations on that. That'll help fund your projects through the rest of the year. Hi, Mark.
Hello. So I'm from the Rotary Club of Wailuku. I'm kind of new to Rotary. I've only been in for a couple of years, joined in the middle of the pandemic. So it's mostly been online. I just kind of getting through COVID myself about a month ago. So I've been here and there, but I think as a club, we're just trying to mostly get back to hybrid meetings, in-person meetings, and a little more activity within our club in person. So that's kind of the push right now.
Are you doing a mix of in-person meetings and Zoom meetings?
Yeah, we try to do once a month, hybrid. And so that's been kind of challenging, just trying to get the microphones all working and the cameras working and making sure the speaker can be seen and not get feedback, and, the usual technical challenges. So it's been interesting. Yeah.
All right, good luck with that. Emily Smith, hi. think you're
Sorry, I'm in another meeting and it's a live meeting, so it's really noisy. So I just real quick, I'm president-elect. I've been director at large for a couple of years. I was a charter member of the Hickam Pearl Harbor Club. We're a small club, but we do a fair amount of community service, and I'm looking forward to learning a little bit more how I can lead the club.
all right, excellent. And you're good at multitasking, obviously. You can go to 2 meetings at the same time. I haven't figured that out. All right, good. See, it is a good group. We have some newer folks and we have some experienced folks, and that really is what Rotary is all about. I just want to thank all of you for your willingness to step up to the leadership position and for giving up your time tonight to join us as we go down this leadership path together and figure out what best we can do to make our club successful and really to bring value to our members. We need to focus on how we can best make sure our existing members are getting value out of their membership. And we hope that this experience for you will bring additional value to your involvement with Rotary. So thank you for being here. All of us could be doing other things right now, and you decided to be here, and very grateful for that. I just want to go through the calendar quickly. These meetings are scheduled the second Wednesday. We'll continue to have them at 7 p.m. The people that asked it to be at 7 aren't here tonight, which is interesting. But it seemed to be the consensus of the group that this is the best time for this particular group to meet. So we'll have a meeting in November 9th and December 14th. In January is we'll have a few meetings to talk about pre-pets to get ready for our president-elect training seminar. And that's the highlight of the training program. Will be a weekend, February 3, 4, and 5, 2023 in Los Angeles. The registration information hasn't come out yet, but I understand they're getting close with releasing that. So the idea would be to fly into LA Thursday afternoon. There's a late flight if you want to go in late night Thursday. The sessions and meetings will start with early Friday morning, and I'll go pretty much full blast Friday, Saturday, and end with a brunch on Sunday, giving us a chance to fly home Sunday afternoon. I know it's a challenge for the Neighbor Island folks to try to make those last connecting flights to Hawaiian or through Hawaiian to get back to your island. So we're going to try and see what we could do to make sure everybody can get home Sunday. Last year, a few people decided to stay over and flew home on Monday morning, and that's fine too. It's a nice hotel. It's a Marriott right at the LA airport. And so there's shuttles that go back and forth to the airport. They have excellent room rates that are set up for Rotarians for that weekend. And we'll give a lot more information going out about our president-elect training seminar. Everybody that I've ever talked to that spent that weekend at fellowship with not only our Hawaii people, but there's 9 other districts in the Southern California across to Phoenix, Arizona, that will be participating in the seminar with us. So that's about almost 500 club presidents president-elects will be part of the meeting. And there'll be, the training staffs are working hard to provide information that's valuable and very worthwhile. We'll also have a lot of time to be as a group, as our Hawaii Rotarians, we'll have breakout sessions on our own that we can really dive down deep and drill to work on what we're going to be doing as a group as we get ready for July 1st next year. So please make sure that is on your calendar. Okay. Last month we spent some time, we went through Club Runner. So I hope that you all now have access through our district website to get into the member area where you can look at your own club members. You can find the resources that are available in the district and to get familiar with the website, but particularly to get familiar with the member area. So you can start building, as we start building our boards and getting ready for our own club organizations for next year. That'll be built through the Club Runner. So Club Runner is an important tool for all of us. You got the emails because you're down as a president-elect in Club Runner. And so that's our best tool to get information out to people. But the same will be true as we get into club treasurer, club secretary, other positions within the club, international service and all the rest. When the International Service Committee meets, they'll invite those clubs that have an international service chair. And so we'll be talking a lot more about how to get your club online through Club Runner. You'll also be able to send out emails through Club Runner to your own club members. And that's a helpful tool too. You want to make sure that members have accurate emails in there. That's important. But you'll be able to, if somebody changes their email and gives it to you, you'll be able to go in and actually modify and correct the email. So that when somebody says, well, I didn't get the message, you can go back and look at Club Runner and identify where that challenge or trouble might have been. So we spent some time doing that. So I hope you have worked, at least explored the website. Your club website comes out of Club Runner. There's a lot of tools in there. The other thing we did last month is we just dove into My Rotary at the Rotary.org, the primary international website. And you'll need to have a login and register with Rotary to get into the Rotary.org. There's a member area and start exploring in there. And that's where the Learning Center is, the courses that, and we'll go through one of the courses in a couple of minutes, just to get comfortable and get used to how the Rotary Learning Center works. Most of the courses are 15 minutes. We'll go through, click through and see how that works. But you can't do that unless you have logged in and registered with Rotary to have access to all the tools that are there. All right, where did we go? Oh, we just lost it. I think I'll share a screen and we'll just go into that Rotary.org now. So I've already logged in, so it shows me as Mark Merriam. And if we go to the member center and the online tools that are available. So the brand center is where you can make sure your logo, your club logo is current. You can look at Showcase. Those are projects that are happening, club projects that are happening around the world, and get good ideas about the work that Rotary is doing everywhere around the world. And the Learning Center. So the Learning Center is a key training tool that you can do on your own time and when you want to. It's not the fastest website, but it's the best we got. Hopefully it didn't log me out. All right, so there's a course catalog. I think we're mostly interested in club leadership. So there's a variety of courses within the club leadership area that you can find out what you're interested in. If we go into the Club President Basics, so you see there's 11 courses with a total of 4 3/4 hours. It'll even show you, this is a breakout of all the different sessions within the Club President. And you'll want to spend time going through these, and the tools are pretty amazing. They have me going through a lot of these courses at to become a district governor. So let's look at getting ready as a club president. Oops. Where'd it go, Benson? I had it up before.
I see it.
All right, we'll do it this way. So each of the courses has parts to it. So this has 3 different parts here. Getting ready, which is interactive, sample club structure, and then there's an evaluation at the end. And if you complete it, you actually can download and print a certificate. All right, so they're all pretty much set up very similarly. Oops, I went to the end. So you want to go through and read it or at least scan it. You want to go through and see what your responsibilities are as you lead your club. Elect directors for your year. You're going to be a director on your own board meetings, trainings, make sure that your membership data is current. Report your current club officers. You have a youth program. Work with leadership on the statewide level to make sure your club is on track, and you can go down the list. Club finances is critically important. We all need to generate funds. Some of that is through our membership dues, and a lot of it is through special events and projects that each of our clubs have across the state. But a budget will be part of it so that you can know what's going to be coming in and out during the course of the year. Membership is going to be a key responsibility of us as club presidents. You want to make sure probably somebody has been in Rotary for a while and connected at certain levels to chair your membership committee and to set goals for what we're going to do for the next year. DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion is something that you're going to hear a lot about as Rotary is working to make sure that we include people and not exclude folks. Public image is the third part of Rotary's organization, and how do we not only convey out to the community, but what is our public image internally within our own club? How do we communicate with our members within our own club? And how do we help the broader community know more about Rotary and what specifically your club might be doing? And that might be doing updates on the community service efforts or projects that you might have, building relationships, and make sure that we use the logos correctly. Raising money for Rotary Foundation, as you know, that Rotary is working to eradicate polio, and that's ongoing and continuing. But also money that goes to Rotary Foundation comes back to our clubs as they're called district designated funds, and that'll help you with your community service projects because there'll be money coming back from the Rotary Foundation to your club that you can match and use to basically double your impact through the project and in the community. Every club needs to have an agreement of understanding, a memorandum of understanding about the Rotary Foundation and how the funding works. There's some detailed things that we'll go through as part of our training. And being out in the community and making a difference. Projects, we'll set goals, develop a committee that will look at what kind of projects your club might want to do. For many, many years, Rotary would show up somewhere with a can of paint and say, that picnic table needs to be painted and we're here to do it. That's kind of flipped now. And instead, we need to go to these community organizations, say, what is your needs? What are your needs? Maybe they don't need a picnic table. They need a bulletin board on the wall to promote their own events and activities. And so we want to make sure that we assess the needs in our community and work through our partner organizations so that we can actually meet their needs and not meet our needs. All right, skills. I think that most of you will have these. or if not, we'll work on it, not a problem. And all these sessions, you can go through and read these and hopefully build some good ideas for the future. There's little tests along the way. So maps of responsibilities. What are we doing? Delegation, asking each member how they'd like to be involved. That's probably interpersonal. No. Making sure your secretary and treasurer update. That would be delegating, because you don't want to do all that work yourself. Handling a disagreement, let's call that problem solving. Working with your own members to develop long-term goals, that's probably motivation. Checking in with other club officers in progress, that's something you want to do throughout the course of the year, because we might need to adjust. And communicating, let's see, how did I do? Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't do very well. I failed. What did I do wrong? When you mess up, you can take it again.
Yeah, you can take it again. So yeah. No.
All right, I need some help here, folks. Long-term goals. Oh, that's strategic thinking. All right. Checking in with officers towards goals. I don't know. Secretary and treasurer update information. That's got to be delegation. Asking each member how they'd like to be involved. Interpersonal? Anybody? Relaying information. I think we got that one right. I got that one right. Handling a disagreement. That's a problem solving. And checking in on progress towards goals. If I failed this one, oh, I still missed two. All right, so checking in with club officers should be interpersonal, and asking each member, I guess that'd be motivation. All right. Then there's an X up there on the top right, and that leads you to the next section. Don't tell anybody I failed. That's it. So that part of the training, that was it, a review. So there's a club committee structure that they can that you can look at. Oops, on the other screen. And so they give best practices. Whether you're a big club or a small club, those are the basic Rotary committees. So we kind of reviewed that in that first part of the training. If you're a small club, you might not have as many breakout subcommittees, but we still need to talk about administration, membership, public image, service projects, and the Rotary Foundation. And with that, I wanted to show you how you get the, you want to do the evaluation. So to actually complete the course, you want to make sure that, we'll say, was it relevant? There's like 8 questions. We'll say it met expectations. Did I learn anything? Yes, so I can't take the test. Oh, did it increase my knowledge? Yes, because I missed them. I'm very confident that I can apply what I learned. Anything you didn't like? And this is just gathered information. Rotary continues to update all of these training sessions. They just introduced a few new ones. We'll say it was the right length. Done. Sure. Very likely. Extremely likely, I'll take another one. And there's one more question. I'm a Rotarian. I'm in District 5000. There you go. Then you can download your certificate. And you've successfully completed a course in the Learning Center Oh, where'd it go? Ta-da! So now I'm ready to be a club president, well, at least the basics of being a club president. All right, does that all make sense? Is that good? So please spend some time going through that learning center and going through some of the courses. It really is a series of clicks, and you can do a few at a time, or you could do a marathon session and do a bunch, but it's a great tool to become more comfortable with all of our positions, volunteer positions. And at some point, we hope that as you start developing your board and recruiting Rotarians from your club to be involved with your presidency, that there's training courses in there for treasurers, for secretaries, and we want to encourage people to go through that just to be more comfortable. Valerie Wang, thank you for joining us. I saw your text.
Yeah, so sorry. I had a work meeting that ran super late, but I'm here and I'll watch the recording to get caught up.
You want to say hi to the group while you're on?
Sure. Hi, everyone. Excited to be here and looking forward to serving as president with all of you.
Valerie's with the Rotary Club at downtown Honolulu. All right, any questions where we are right now? We're all okay? Benson, you got anything to add to what we're doing?
No, I just want to stress the importance of utilizing the Learning Center, not just for yourself, but learning to turn other people in your club on to the Learning Center. So one of the things that we've been trying to promote and training for several years now is that Rotarians that are typically more informed are typically Rotarians that are more engaged. So the more you can boost what we're calling our Rotary IQ, you'll find that more people get engaged. So a great course there is this Rotary Basics. And whether you've been in Rotary a short time or a long time, if you flip through that Rotary Basics course, it'll actually provide a lot of really key information that a lot of people want to know about Rotary. And if they get to know you, they're like, wow, well, what's Rotary and how long has it been around and all that. So yeah, the Learning Center is a great resource. So use it as much as you can. I mean, you can sit there and, watch a movie and click out these courses. I mean, and there's people in this district that have clicked off hundreds of these courses just because they like them. So take advantage. It's an easy, free resource, and you can do them at any time.
When I sent out the reminder for this meeting, I did attach the courses that we hope you'll spend some time going through and preparing really for the President-elect Training Seminar. So the strategy is, instead of going through the basics when we're in Los Angeles, we'll be able to do more advanced training when we're in Los Angeles, because we've done these basic informative sessions as part of the Learning Center. And so you can track through there, and we'll try to spend some time in the meeting the next couple of months reviewing what those sessions were, so that we can all be comfortable with that. So again, it's membership, Rotary Foundation, your board organization, your club organization, public image, how we communicate who we are and what we do to both internally in our clubs and externally out in the greater community. So we'll be talking a lot about those kinds of things. I didn't have a huge agenda tonight, so I did want to leave time for questions and that you might have popped into your head since we had our last meeting, concerns you might have or excitement that you might have in getting ready for the next year. So I just want to throw that open.
I have a question.
Sure.
I noticed Rotary has a lot of different websites. So the one you went over was rotary.org, where we did the trainings. What is the District 5000 website for, and then Club Runner?
So our district website is rotaryd5000.org, and that's really for our Hawaii Rotarian members as a resource and a tool. So the calendar's on there. Clubs can add in their special events so that that can be promoted statewide rather than just within your club. And we try to put in current information that's coming from Rotary on our district website. So that's really for our internal Rotarians to as a resource tool. And we also have, yeah, that's it.
And then it's Club Runner just for us to create the service projects to email out to our club.
Well, Benson's in there, so you might as well click on member area, Benson. So that's where you need to have a login.
Yeah, it's member area right here. So basically, Club Runner is a platform that a lot of the clubs, not all of them, utilize to basically, it's kind of a software program to manage all of your club operations. So you can create a website through Club Runner. You can email people. You can post stuff on Club Runner. This website that you see for the district, it's a Club Runner website that's connected to Club Runner. And so while we're on here, let me just point out a couple of things. So down here under quick links, all right, so there's President and Officer Resources. So you can click on this, and then all of these forums that we have, these training forums, they're all listed here. So if you want to watch them, we record them. Like this particular one, we're recording them and we're putting them on YouTube and then posting them here. Remember, I was just talking about Rotary Basics. So you can come here and click on that, and it will give you this whole Rotary Basics booklet or program if you want to go through that. So yeah, so the website is a really great resource. I would encourage everybody to really utilize it as much as you can, simply because everything that we need district-wise is on this page. So our district is basically all of the state of Hawaii. It's 53 clubs, and including the club that you're in right now. So a couple more things. Here's the announcement about our district website. We have basically a calendar every month of all of the stuff that's happening within our district. This is a Rotary newsletter. They're just about ready to post a new one. Announcements, you can always go over here to the district calendar part, and you can see, like, here's our meeting right here. And you click on that, you'll get the link to come to this meeting. So yeah, so it's
the wrong time. I apologize for that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, there's that, right? So, let me take a minute, Mark, and just kind of give you guys the overall plan. So we're going to be going through a lot of, kind of Rotary material the next few months. Like Mark said, when we get to pets, there'll be a lot of information there that'll be helpful to you as far as increasing your knowledge about Rotary. But then when we come back, March, April, May, June, that'll be transition time, so that we'll be working with each one of you and your existing club president to make the transition from their office time to yours. So getting your board situated, your committee chair situated, learning how to run meetings, making agendas for meetings, getting your calendar set up, putting your budgets together, all those kinds of things that will be specific to your club. We're going to start going over those post pets. So after we come back from pets, then we'll really kind of get moving in terms of getting you set up so that by the time July 1 rolls around and you officially become club president, you know, you got your first quarter all sort of laid out there, calendars all set, speakers lined up, all of that. So we'll work with you after Pets and putting all that together.
Yeah, the whole idea is to do it in small chunks rather than throwing a big rock at you and saying, here it is, boom. So we really feel that by having multiple, maybe shorter meetings, it's more effective and efficient, so you can ask questions as we go along too. The other part of Kelly, your question would be, there's a third website, and that's really our community resource website. It's rotaryinhawaii.org. And that's what when we put public relations notices out, that's the website we direct people to. So it's very general, rotaryinhawaii.org. It's a little dated. We're looking towards refreshing that. But there's a button there that anybody that directs to that website, they can actually, say, I'm interested in Rotary. It clicks through to the Rotary International member leads, and we can then get contacted that they're interested in Rotary, and we can contact them directly. So for example, our Windward state representative, I saw him at a service project a month or two ago, and he actually went on the website and clicked through and said, I'm interested in Rotary. And now the club has his information, and they're talking to him about, the Kaneohe Club is talking to him about joining and becoming a member in the club. And so it does work. It people get directed to the local website. It goes through Rotary International, that it comes back to us as a potential new member, and that's happening right now. So Kelly, that would be the third website. Rotary International is rotary.org. Our internal communications is best through rotaryd5000.org. And then the community, to find more information about what we do, is rotaryinhawaii.org. All tools for pretty much different groups of folks. Thanks, Kelly.
Thank you.
Anybody else have?
I have a question, Vern. As we go through the training, do we need to let you know, or is that honor system here?
Honor system, but amazingly enough, every Monday morning, I get an email with updates from the training center. And so if I wanted to, I could actually go in and see who had taken courses recently.
Okay, thank
so
you.
We do get some feedback that way, but I guarantee you there's no punishment. There's no, it's a tool, you know, we got to decide whether we're going to take advantage of the tools that are available.
Sure.
And I hope you'll see the benefit of it.
All right, thank you.
I'll be checking on you though. I'll be checking on you, Vern. Questions? All right. Kathleen is going to be my #1 resource person. She's a licensed social worker, works with the state of Hawaii. So throughout the course of the year, we're going to have many mental health minutes.
So my mental health minute is about self-care, because I think one of the things that new presidents probably want to get in the habit of is pacing yourself, because there's so many things to take in. Obviously tonight we just heard about some tools, and you're in the mode of planning. And so I think that self-care, I hope that a little assignment could be in the next week that you do something super nice for yourself. And self-care isn't just about, you know, bubble baths and chocolate. It's about learning how to plan time for yourself, keeping connected to your family and friends, but just really trying to make sure that you take care of yourself during these busy times. So all these Rotary things getting scheduled, that you focus on self-care. So that's my mental health moment for the group. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll share with you because it's just us. Kathleen's mom is visiting us from Seattle, And so let's see, it was a pedicure yesterday, and I think the massage is scheduled tomorrow. So she's doing a lot of self-care this week. The massage is tomorrow. All right, folks, any other questions, or we can wrap this thing up? I appreciate your time. As Kathleen said, make sure we take care of ourselves and have a balance. We have personal lives, we have professional lives, and we have Rotary lives, and they have to be in balance throughout the course of this whole journey we're on together. So with that, oh, there's Valerie. All right, thank you very much. Have a good evening. If you have any questions anytime, please feel free to reach out and contact me. I appreciate your time.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Aloha.
Bye. Aloha. Good night.
Good night.